Hey you guys, it's your girl Genesis and I'm back with another video. Hey y'all. Good morning. It's mad early, it's dumb early. Today I wasn't actually planning on doing a video, but I'm like, I seen something on Instagram or TikTok, something I seen basically where it was like, why does it seem like the prettiest girls never have friends? That really triggered me. I feel like that really triggered something in me. If you talking about me, just say my name. Like if you talking about me, just say my name. But anyway, 23, I have no friends, so let's just get right into that. All right, so boom, a little bit of backstory. Let me put my phone down. I've always had like a big friend group, but multiple too at the same time as well. Multiple friend groups because, you know, school and stuff. I've always been a part of a clique. I've always had people around me. Right now, where I am in my life is the only time that I'm actually like alone. Growing up, living in New York, you know, like a lot of times your parents will stay in one area for like a long time. My father had a specific amount of friends and they had kids around the same time, right? I'm growing up, I'm being raised with these certain kids. It was like two girls. So we're gonna name them Star and Bug. They never was cool like that. They would just tolerate each other because we have fun together, you know, as a group. Me and her happened to live in the same building. I was on the lower floor, she was on the top floor. Star, which lived like a building or two down. It's taking me back, y'all. It's taking me back. Me and Bug decided to go to Queens with her father to his house. Don't judge me for this, y'all. Please do not judge me, because if I'm gonna tell a story, I'm gonna tell all sides. This girl was sleeping, right? Something told me like, Jazea, go through this girl's phone. I'm thinking to myself, why would I go through her phone? But like, just go through her phone. So boom, what I did, I went through her phone. And I was going through her message threads or whatever, and I wasn't really looking for nothing, but I feel like when you go looking for shit, you gonna find it, right? Go through her phone, I see mad, she's talking to some boy, talking mad shit about me. And I'm like, I'm your friend, but you're talking mad shit about me. She was basically saying things like, oh, she always here, she never know when to leave, like she's so freaking annoying, like I just want to be on the phone with you. Mind you, this is the same girl who used to come downstairs when I'm living my life in my own crib to bother me and be in my house. So it's like, bitch, so it's like, girl, how fake can you be? Like, you texting about me, but you always want to be in my face. From then, it kind of made me look at my friendship. That was the first time where I was like, I'm gonna say when it came to friendship, I was really blindsided. I'm looking at the messages and I'm looking at her. I didn't do nothing crazy to her. Like, I didn't try to hurt her or anything weird. I would never do that. But I was just like, okay, like maybe I need to fall back a little bit. A few years later after that, Star, she's like, oh, I got something to tell you. It's about Bug. I'm like, what about Bug? She's like, oh, well, Bug is talking to, I'm gonna just say the boy name, Dante, right? So we met on Facebook or whatever. And I wasn't really a fast girl when I was younger, but I met him on social media, so I wanted to see him in real life, but I didn't want to go alone. So I'm like, Bug, come with me to go see the boy. We went to the park. The whole time we in the park, we talking, he's getting to know me. Her and him start play fighting. So I'm like, but then I'm like, let me think again, because like, okay, good. Like, take the attention off me because this is kind of awkward. Like, come to find out, girl's talking to him behind my back, and she had the nerve to tell Star and not tell me. Oh, like, but you were fake. Like, I been knew you was fake from way back then, but now you're really fake and you still pretending to be my friend. Whole time you was talking to so-and-so. But it's like, you know what, cool. Keep that. I don't even care about that boy. Oh, me and her stopped being friends. We started to fall off a little bit. I just wasn't feeling her vibe. Like, it was no beef. Honestly, on my behalf, my sisters was downstairs in the lobby playing. This girl, I guess they was in the lobby, and you know, kids, they rowdy, whatever. She said something like, y'all need to get out the way, or some mad disrespectful to kids, little kids, y'all, kids. My sisters probably was like 5, 6 at this time. Come on, little kids. And I just so happened to be there. And my sisters, they come to me. Oh, Bug said this, that, and third. I'm like, oh, word? Bet. Mind y'all. I'm asking my sisters questions like where she was. They was like, oh, she's leaving. She was with some boy. I'm like, okay, she wouldn't. I already know this girl. I've been knowing this girl my whole life. I already know what she about to do. If she just left, that means she has to come back in. I already know. So you know what I did? I told my sisters, sit in this. This is so crazy to even admit. I'm like, y'all, both of y'all, sit here in this window. Watch and tell me when you see her. Probably 5 minutes went past. Boom, just like I thought. Just as I thought. She was coming. So I'm like, okay, bet. As soon as they told me, I ran downstairs. Ran right downstairs, seen a girl. I'm like, bitch, no cussing. I'm like, girl, like I was all up in her face, like da 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 da, like, bitch, don't say nothing about my sister, da da. Mind you, she was with a boy. I don't know this man. I don't know this man, but it's like I don't care. And she, mind you, I'm not a bully, and so I didn't hit her. But it's like you don't say things to kids, and then when somebody of your age approaches you with the problem, you act like you don't have a problem or you confused. So boom, I'm in her face, she's walking down. The dude she with acting like he want to do something. And I'm like, if you want to do something, this will be the worst place to do do something because my father's over there, my brother's over here, my uncle's over there. Like, you do that if you want to do that. That's what you want to do. Good luck, pop off. So boom, nothing happened. The next day, she comes downstairs with some shorty, some girl I've never even seen in my life. I've never seen this girl in my life, acting like they want to jump me. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Nothing happened from that because I'm smart. I'm not a dumb girl. But from those few situations, it made me kind of like look like dang, people could really be your friend, quote unquote, but then want to jump you. This is a whole nother friend group, right? I'm gonna call her Aaliyah. Me and my friends, we loved Aaliyah. Aaliyah was very talented. She was very beautiful, and we seen that she was like in a space where boys was becoming her main priority. She wasn't coming to school as much. It kind of like made us like worried about her. So we made up a plan. Let's go to Aaliyah's house, talk to her, and have like a heart to heart. Like, girl, like you can still come to school, right? After school, we get on a bus. We go to where she's at. Oh, mind you, I'm not just thinking, I'm not remembering. A few months prior to that situation, I don't want to say I was being a Facebook thug, but I was defending my friend, y'all. I was defending my friend. Like, this is my friend, right? Like, I don't want her to think like, we really didn't like her boyfriend because we felt like her boyfriend, he was just putting things in her ear and steering her the wrong way. So it was like, I remember I forgot, but a few months prior to that, I was on Messenger, Facebook, cursing out the boyfriend because I hated him, y'all. I hated him. So, but remember that a few months ago, and I did not remember that I did that. Go to her house or whatever. We checking on her. She walk out the house with her butt poked out, her like walking like a chicken hound, whatever. I'm like, oh y'all, this must have been a mistake. Like she looked like she too far gone. She even look the same. She not even acting the same. So I'm like, okay. So boom, she comes out, she's talking to us. Boom, the boyfriend comes out. And I'm like, oh, I can't stand this man. But I'm not, because he's a dude. I'm a girl, you a dude. What exactly is there for us to talk about? Like, I know I was talking shit. Well, I forgot that I was talking crap. But it's like, what are you going to do? So boom, he's looking at us, me and my friends. It's like 3 of us. And we're just looking at him like, and we not here for you. We here for her. So then... this story cracked me up. But it's not funny, y'all. It's really not funny. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't even know what happened, but all I know is that after the boyfriend came out and his friends start coming out, they start cursing us out. And Aaliyah is standing on the side just watching. She's not telling them to chill. She's not doing nothing. Like, she's not telling them nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, like, we should just leave. So as me and my friends are trying to leave because we lost this battle, some random boy comes up and punches me upside my freaking head. Punches me in my head. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The other girls who I came with, they're like, oh my God, like, we need to go. So like, they ran us up out of there, y'all. And ever since that day, me and her, we have not been, it has not been the same. It's like, how I'm your friend and you just let one of your boyfriend's homeboys punch me in my head. That's why I don't trust, and that's why I learned, like, hey, don't be arguing with no man behind your friend, like, because that will get you fucked. Because it happened to me. Working at H&M for a little bit, y'all. I want to say I was working for H&M for like a year and a half. I met this girl. I'm gonna call her Erica. I think we started working at the job around the same time. Y'all didn't know I'm a Sag. I'm just very observant. Like, I'm not too talkative when I don't know people. And she was the same way. We didn't click instantly. It was kind of like a slow burn type thing with me and her. We got to know each other. We was mad cool. It was like me and her against everybody else because everybody else was just, they were just weird as hell, y'all. So I didn't really click with them, but I clicked with her, and she was also sad. So we was cool or whatever. You know, when you work retail, sometimes it gets slow, and when it gets slow, that means the hours get cut, right? So I'm telling her, like, I'm looking for a new job or whatever. But that's something I told her in confidence. Like, if I'm telling you something, you don't repeat nothing I tell you. Before I even had another job, she goes to my manager and tells my manager, oh, that Jose is about to quit. Oh, and I definitely cut her off for that. I definitely did. Because my manager, he came to me. He was like, oh, you getting a new job. Oh, you quitting. I'm like, what you mean? Like, where did you hear that from? He was like, where else would I hear from? I'm like, what do you mean by that? He was like, where else would I hear that from? I'm like, okay, mental note. Obviously, this means that this girl went and told my business to my manager. Why would you do that? Am I bugging y'all? A couple weeks after I cut her off and I quit the job, I'm like, damn, I'm second guessing, like, damn, am I wrong for cutting her off? Like, I texted her. I'm like, oh, hey, girl, why would you say that to the manager? And she's like, oh, I didn't think it was a big deal. Okay, so I was correct for cutting you off the first time. And I blocked that girl. And I have haven't talked to her since. I have major trust issues. I cannot trust these girls. Like, even now, like, I've grown up, I've grown into my looks, I've become a very beautiful woman, trying to maneuver and create connections with women specifically. Hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry my camera died, but like I was saying, yeah, like, haven't found anybody who's genuinely interested in me. I'm about to tell you, I was working at H&M. I was walking past the fitting room and I just so happened to hear this girl that I thought I was cool with, not best friends, but I thought I was cool with, a bunch of people. And she's like, yeah, I don't like Josiah. I don't like her. I walked in there and I'm like, you don't like me? She like, oh no, that's not what I meant. But I just heard you. She was like, no, like, that's not it. It's just that I don't like you because like your attitude. And her whole reason for saying that is because I guess one day she said hi to me. She said hi to me and I didn't say hi back. Y'all, I'm blind. Like, if you like 10 feet away and you talking to me and if I don't hear nothing, I don't hear it. I can't see. So I'm like looking at how I'm laughing at her because, bitch, you look like a clown. Like, you looking like a clown. Like, you sitting here around all these people talking about how you don't like Josiah, but they still me. So after I walked out, I'm laughing at how I walked out the video. I'm just weak as fuck. She followed me around the store trying to explain her case. And I'm like, girl, like, you're a clown. She's like, oh, like, no, because you know how I get. Like, you know my body. I'm like, girl, I don't know nothing. Like, it's just like, even now, it's hard to maneuver because girls be envious. They be jealous. They be having weird intentions. They just want to be around you so they could copy, mimic. It's no real girls around here. So, and I have, like, a lot of trauma that I got to heal from. Like, I've been through so much when it comes to, like, friendships, you know. Right now, life is good. Like, I'm happy. I have a good relationship with my family. I have a great relationship with my partner. I have animals. I'm not really the party type of girl, so I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't feel like I'm having FOMO as far as like going out and stuff. I travel a lot. I'm really just into myself and I feel at peace, y'all. Like, if you're also in late teens, early 20s, and you don't really have nobody around you, be grateful because remember, just because people got people around them, because I was one of them, don't mean they solid. You don't know what be going on behind the closed doors of friendships. You would never know. The sneakiest, snakiest stuff be going on. So if you don't have friends right now, don't force no connection. Don't force yourself to F with people because you want people around. Take that time to get to know you. And I promise you, whatever's for you is going to come to you. You won't ever have to force it. It's not wrong with being alone. Take time, travel, learn a new language. I don't know, do you. Get to know yourself a little bit. Thank you guys for making it this far in this video. Hope I wasn't all over the place. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.